today we're gonna make some Lucky Charms Rice Krispie treats. It looks a little bit like your kindergartner made them. So good.
Weirdo snacks.
So today, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna make some Rice Krispie treats, but we're gonna use Lucky Charms instead. So they have a little bit of a festive vibe to them. Rainbows and, you know, Lucky Charms. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing that you do is you take 3 tablespoons of butter, which we have here, and you melt it in a big old pot. Now you make this exactly the same as you make regular Rice Krispie treats, but with different ingredients. So let's pop this on the stove. The other thing we're gonna use is a tip from a friend of mine, and she puts potato chips in her Rice Krispie treats. Potato chips, salty, delicious, sign me up. Okay, so we're gonna measure it out. Lucky Charms. Childhood favorite of mine. There's nothing like a Lucky Charms marshmallow, those little hard, weird marshmallows. You use 6 cups of cereal, but because we're gonna use the chips as well, we're gonna do 5 cups of cereal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leftover for breakfast. Can't wait for tomorrow morning. And then we're gonna do 2 cups of crunched up chips. We're just gonna take some chips and kind of crunch them into the cup. It's very precise, this measuring method. You don't wanna over crunch them, just enough so that they're bite-sized pieces. Kind of like this. Okay, it already looks beautiful, it already looks festive. I also have like a tiny, tiny bit of leftover white chocolate chips. We're gonna toss those in too, just for fun. Kind of wish we had more chocolate chips, but just finish up the bag. Why not? Now our butter is melted and we're gonna add our whole bag of marshmallows. On the Rice Krispie website, it says a 10-ounce bag or 40 marshmallows, but we're just gonna go for it and do the whole bag. So now that the butter is melted, you just toss them in and you wait for them to melt. One little pro tip about the marshmallows is you wanna kind of stir it a lot because you don't want it to stick too much to the sides or burn. While the marshmallows are melting, we're going to spray our pans with some baking pan. The baking pan is kind of weird because it's really like thick, but it smells good. See, it's like kind of thick. It said baking, so I bought it. The way you know it's ready is when all of the shapes are gone. See how you can still see the shape of the marshmallow? That means it's not quite ready yet. Okay, our marshmallow is ready. It's all ooey gooey and ready to go. And now you just dump all of this in there and you stir like crazy. Whoa! So now you have to really stir it all around to make sure it all gets coated with the marshmallow. It's kind of a mini workout, not as bad as like whisking an egg white or something like that, but you really want to get it all coated nice and even so that you have marshmallow, a sticky marshmallow treat in every bite. It looks like spider webs. Not bad. Now that we have it made, we're gonna try to shape it like shamrocks, unicorns, and rainbows. So we're gonna try 2 different methods and we'll see which one works best. One method is we're just gonna scoop a bunch onto a pan and flatten it out and then cut it. A Rice Krispie treat pro tip is to spray your hands. So then this way it doesn't stick. You don't want it to be too thick for this because we're gonna try to use the cutter once it cools. There's that one. So we're gonna try an alternative method where we use the cutters like a mold. Step 1, spray the cutter. Okay, step 2, we're gonna put the Rice Krispie treat into the mold. Now we're trying to get it into all the parts so it looks like a unicorn. So really kind of just wedge it in there. You gotta kind of work quick with this method because if your Rice Krispie treat hardens in the pan, then you won't be able to mold it. It's full. Let's see if we can get it out. Yes, 1 unicorn, success. Let's do a shamrock. This is pretty fun to do, but I wouldn't recommend doing it with your kids if they're too young because it is a little hot. Okay, let's see if we can get this one out. Okay, sort of shamrock shaped. I'll take it. Let's try the rainbow. I'm the most excited by the rainbow. Here comes the rainbow. Yeah, it looks like a rainbow. Wow. Now the cool thing about this is you could use any cookie cutter that you have for any occasion. If you have for Christmas, for Valentine's Day, for a birthday, just for fun. And it seems as if it works best with the plastic ones, at least in this mold way. A marshmallow cereal treat is like one of the most delicious things ever invented. So good. Let's try and see if we can do it this way, like a cookie cutter. Okay, it worked. It works this way too, but I don't think it like looks as good. A little too thin. See, it's gonna like fall over. Plus, what do you do with all the leftover? I think the lesson learned here is the move is to mold it like that. Because this is kind of like not working as well. All right, new pro tip. Mold it rather than cut it out. Now that they're all pressed out and they look like unicorns and rainbows and a couple shamrocks, we're gonna decorate it. So I have like several different kinds of rainbow sprinkles, and I have this pink sugar crystals. Pink's my favorite. And of course, edible glitter, blue and disco-iced rainbow, white chocolate. Oh, I almost forgot. And the marshmallows. I picked some of the marshmallows out of the cereal and we're gonna use those to put on top. Okay, here we go. So now this can sort of just be kind of however you want, really. So maybe like a chocolate zigzag. And then maybe on the rainbow, we'll put a pot of gold at the end. So just put a little chocolate to glue it on. We'll put the little pot of gold on both sides. And we want to put some rainbow sprinkles, so we'll put a little extra and then just sprinkle it on. Cute, I love it. So cute. And then we'll just do each one in a different fun way. I mean, I think the move is at the end, everybody gets a dusting of edible glitter. Let's try this. Oh yeah, cute. Primary color sprinkles, classic rainbow. I mean, who wouldn't want these? Elementary school classroom. This one looks really plain. It's starting out very plain, so it kind of needs a lot of glitter. I'm trying to remember the Lucky Charm commercial, the song, but I can't think of it. All I can think of is pots of golden rainbows and the red balloon. Do you guys remember when the red balloon was brand new? I do. Is this a unicorn? Oh my God, let's put him on there. Red balloon. I said these are pots of gold, but I actually think they might be shooting stars. It's really rather unclear. This is so fun. I love it. I love it. Rainbow glitter unicorn spectacular with Lucky Charms. Oh, the last step. I almost forgot. We're gonna dust everything with our disco-iced rainbow. Everybody needs to be just a little magical. Oh, so pretty. And here are our festive St. Patrick's Day cereal bar treats. They are so pretty and so sparkly and I love them. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bit like your kindergartner made them because I had a little bit too much fun. And let's taste one to see how they came out. I'm gonna taste this little shamrock guy since he is the tiniest one. Here we go. Yeah, of course it's delicious. I think the potato chips are so good inside. It's like a delightful little salty surprise for you to go with all this sugar. Yeah, I could eat a bunch of these. Good thing I have a bunch now. The flavor of a Lucky Charms marshmallow is such a flashback to being a child. It's worth it to use Lucky Charms in this recipe just for like that little bit of nostalgia. It's so good. The coolest thing is you can use any cereal you want. You can use any cereal you have lying around your house, even if it's something like that's not super sweet like Lucky Charms, even if it's like a cornflake. You could do cornflakes, marshmallows, mix it all together, throw some chocolate chips in there, then you have a cereal bar. And then you can decorate it with whatever you want. This is just like melted chocolate melts, the white chocolate melt things, but you could use royal icing if you don't have any white chocolate to melt down, or you could use chocolate chips, melt them down, use it, drizzle, use it as the glue, add any kind of sprinkles you want. These are so cool, so festive, so easy to do. Your kids will love to decorate it if you have kids. If you're just an adult like me without kids that likes to just put glitter on things, also works. Okay, so I hope you try it. I hope you try it. I hope you have fun. Mold them in any shape you like, whatever you're in the mood for. Thank you guys for watching. See you next week. Bye.
Your Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have thumbs, and feel free to subscribe. If you want to see the behind the scenes footage, follow me on Instagram.